were well connected to various wings of the al-Qaeda organization and had been involved in recruiting young Iraqi boys and manipulating them to conduct suicide vest attacks.
A unit of the Iraqi Army's 9th Division, supported by coalition forces, conducted the intelligence-based raid, capturing the two terrorists.
Operating side by side and coordinating intelligence, Iraqi and coalition forces are increasingly denying terrorists' ability to operate or hide in Iraq.
The continuing security gains have reached an 11th straight week of low violence in Iraq, which hasn't been seen since 2004. Petty Officer Nathan Gomez, Baghdad.
The Iraqi Navy is assuming more and more responsibility
Brigadier
for
General,
maritime
and he's a
security
spokesman.
operations in the region. That from a multinational Force Iraq spokesman who briefed reporters Sunday in Baghdad.
The Iraqi Navy and coalition naval forces partner in critically important maritime missions that include maintaining security and stability in the Iraqi territorial waters, monitoring maritime traffic, protecting commercial shipping into and out of Iraqi ports, and protecting Iraq's coastline and infrastructure from any potential threats.
Admiral Driscoll says protecting Iraq's oil terminals is an important element of joint operations. He credits the leader of the Iraqi Navy, who briefed alongside him, for his professionalism in securing the terminals.
Thanks to Admiral Jawad and the bravery and dedication of the sailors and Marines, the Iraqi Navy is a branch of the military that all Iraqis can be proud of.
Admiral Driscoll says oil revenues are essential to reconstruction and economic development plans. Congressional Defense Committees have approved a request to reprogram $1.2 billion to increase intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance capabilities in U.S. Central Command. Pentagon officials say the funds will help grow both manned and unmanned aerial systems, including Shadow, Predator, and Reaper detachments. Commanders on the ground have said the need for ISR capabilities has never been higher. About 80% of ISR assets are already deployed to the U.S. Central Command area, most in Iraq and Afghanistan. And coming up next on Around the Services, the Coast Guard is helping keep...
And the reason why I mentioned Brigadier General as spokesman is because Brigadier General, God, that's a guy that gets paid a lot of money. And that guy has like a whole command structure programmed in, it's basically part of that general. It's like literally the Air Force this is one guy related to me in the Air Force, because there's such a money-orientated, branch of the military. A new general is like a major thing because of all the subsequent, as a whole command structure that has to be generated, all the staffers that have to be attached to that general to aid that general in its various missions, and then it's like, okay, so what purpose do you need for that general? So it just kind of makes me curious and wonder about what's going on with that situation, that you have a brigadier general, so one-star general, a guy made fresh as a general, but his purpose or his role, at least in that one respect, is as spokesman. So if the guy is just simply relaying information, you can have anybody in the rank structure perform that opportunity, that action. Even a commissioned officer, senior non-commissioned officer. Now, why you would have a general, a full one-star general, performing that action? Well, maybe it's serious information. Maybe he's the only guy that day who looked good enough to go in front of a camera. Maybe he was the only guy who felt confident enough in delivering that information. Maybe he has a lot of roles behind the scenes, and he just wanted to make sure that he was the face that put out the information. Who knows? I don't know, but it's a question, one of the little things I picked up on. So.